we know that Jay hates LeBron James with every bone in his body. Steve doesn't like LeBron James, but he doesn't hate LeBron James. And so, Skap, I'm going to go to Steve first so we can get a tiny bit more of an objective opinion. I know you just want to celebrate this, and you probably sent Jeff Teague a check. But, Steve, are you surprised that the media is ignoring Jeff Teague's allegations here? 12-year NBA veteran, pretty detailed explanation of LeBron using performance and steroids, according to Jeff Teague. You surprised that it's being ignored?
Well, first of all, I want to clarify this. I have a very, very strong dislike of LeBron as a Laker fan in recess. Now, it doesn't reach the depths of my guy Skap here, but I'm certainly not waving the pom-poms like I'm with Clutch Sports. But, Jason, the LeBron James PED allegations and link, I'm beginning to think it's like the Epstein files of the NBA or sports. I mean, you bring it up, you talk about it, you're promised a lot. Only thing missing is a bunch of social media guys, waving a bunch of binders in front of Clutch Sports' office or the White House. But of course I'm not surprised. And we've talked about this. The reality is Clutch Sports has their tentacles all over the media. Now, when you first started out, Jason, in this, you had to be hired by a real media entity. Now the athletes own media entities, and with the traditional outlets closing or shuttering their operations, guess what? We all need gigs. And if I say something about that guy, that closes off an avenue, guess what? I'm not saying anything, because in this case, silence is golden.
Steve, what do you think of Jeff Teague's backpedal?
Well, now that NFL camps are starting out, I believe any team that's looking for a cornerback should be getting Jeff Teague's numbers and see if he could tackle a little bit. That's an impressive backpedal, but I think it was incredibly, I would say, predictable.
Hey, Skap, I want to bring you into this. Part of what I think where Clutch, Rich Paul, and LeBron are about to find out is their Michael Jordan obsession entering into this GOAT debate as aggressively as they have, it has consequences. And so when part of your argument is Michael Jordan retired twice, and you're platforming Kevin Durant to make that argument, don't be shocked when someone says, well, you know why LeBron's never had to take a break? Because he's got a little help as it relates to PEDs. I just think that if he hadn't so aggressively and passionately entered into the Michael Jordan debate, I think guys would be more respectful of the way they talk about it. I'm talking about former players and independent broadcasters and content creators. Anyway, your thoughts?
Yeah, Jason, I think really his primary, overarching premise of being the GOAT or being in the conversation with Michael Jordan or eclipsing Michael Jordan, it really rests totally on his accumulation of statistics, on his longevity in the NBA, in everything that he's achieved by playing now 22 years and counting. He's going into his 23rd NBA season next year. He was second team All-NBA last year, so he's obviously still playing at an elite level, an unprecedented level. He's going to turn 41 years old in December. Basically, all of it, his entire case, constructed on this flimsy house of cards, the longevity counting stats, which will all just blow over if a strong wind swept in around his house, if there is ever any credible intel put forth on these PED allegations.
So there's two rumors floating around right now, and that is, LeBron James, that he's juicing, and also that he's going to be playing for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's no chance that he's going to be playing for Dallas. And, I don't think that LeBron James is, juicing, to be honest.
But Jason, I would present that there is credible intel. There have been credible things tying LeBron James to PEDs. Just real quick, I don't know if you or anybody else watching right now remembers, but the biogenesis scandal, which erupted in Miami, mind you, one of the biggest sports scandals tying athletes to performance enhancers, took down several professional baseball players, including Alex Rodriguez. In federal documents, which have been they had been unredacted like years ago now. I think this was 2 or 3 years ago now that many of those files had been unredacted, and we learned that Ernest Mims, a longtime business partner and part of LeBron James's inner circle, was a client of Biogenesis. Have you seen this guy's physique, Jason? There is literally no reason why this guy would be on that list as a client. David Alexander's name was also implicated as a client to Biogenesis. He, at the time that LeBron was playing in Miami, was LeBron's personal trainer and LeBron's wife's personal trainer. No one talks about this. ESPN never discusses it. Obviously, he's protected from on high, but if we can ever get someone on the record or get some credible tests going here, I think LeBron James' entire legacy is at stake.
What's up? Y'all, so appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. And the clip I did show y'all, that was Jason Whitlock and also Skap Attack. Was speaking on LeBron James, because LeBron James, he want to get traded to Dallas Mavericks, allegedly. And here's the thing about LeBron James, he needs better players in order to win a championship ring, and he doesn't have that in the Lakers organization. And he's been talking with the whole Lakers organization, the front office, about him needing better players. And they said, no, it's not going to happen. You have to play with the players that we have for you. And you best believe that LeBron James, he has had heated debates with his front office at the Lakers about him needing better players. And that's the reason why LeBron James is acting up right now and taking pictures in the Cleveland facility and traveling back to his hometown. The reason why is because he want to rub this in the Lakers organization's face. That is why he's doing this. And I gotta say that there's no chance that he's going to be playing for that. Excuse me. There's no chance that he's going to be playing for the Dallas Mavericks. That's not going to happen. He's going to end his career in Lakers, and that's what it is, because he want to keep playing with his son. So make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.